Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am Zoe. I will be making videos on DIY projects, some cleaning and organizing videos, and a little bit on gardening. Um, Today I am going to show you how to make this DIY bench at home. Now, you can do it in your backyard or you can do it in your front yard. I've seen people do it in their front yard, and I am actually going to do it in my backyard just because there's no room in my front yard. But I did find this idea on Pinterest, and I do have a neighbor, couple houses down, that actually has this same bench that he did in his front yard, and it turned out really great. So I thought, why not I do it? It would look really good. It would be perfect for the backyard to have people over. It would be good because you could fit 4 to 5 people on it, which is amazing, especially when you have gatherings over and it's during the summertime. You're in the backyard and you're grilling and you just want to be around people. Um, so that is what we are doing today. As you can see, we are unloading the cinder blocks. As you saw before, we had taken out the wood. So I got everything at Lowe's, everything to make this bench and to paint this bench and to glue it together was probably about 55, maybe $60 with the taxes. Um, but yeah, so I got 14 cinder blocks, and then I got 6 of those the logs of wood, and then a paint to my liking that I grabbed from Lowe's, and it was like $9 in their clearance section, which is amazing because some of their colors are better than the ones that you pick out a little paper for, which is fine with me. And then I also grabbed a rolling brush, one of those roller brushes from Lowe's, and concrete adhesive. That's what you'll need to glue the cinder blocks together for when you put together the bench. Um, so I'm going to line up all the blocks. I'm going to start painting it. You will see the color that I had picked. It is a dark blue. It's not as dark as a navy blue. It is a little bit lighter, but I thought it would be perfect. It goes and it complements the wood over there. Now the wood is like a orange red. It has more of that red in it than actual orange. But it's amazing. They go together. I love it. Um, and my daughter over here is going to help me, and Michael is going to help me as well. It actually turned into the whole family painting these, which is perfectly fine. It took forever to do it. It probably took, let's see, maybe 2 hours to paint all of these. That's with the three of us. I had to constantly go over the cinder blocks, over theirs, and then after it dried as well, I had to go over it. Um, but that's okay. So I'm going to be painting these, and then you'll be seeing me put the bench together. Um, but I did kind of want to introduce all of us to you. So I know you can see only our feet right now, but later on you will see all of us and our faces and everything. That is my daughter, mine and Michael's daughter. She is going to be 5 years old. Her name is Sophia. My name is Zoe, and then obviously Michael. I do call him Mike every once in a while, so if you hear me say Mike, that is who I am referring to. And then you can see our dog. That is Sky. She is a German Shepherd mix. She's mixed with a Husky, and I believe one of her parents also was mixed with a Pit Bull. But you don't see that part in her, but she does have a little bit in her, so she's a little bit of a mutt, which is okay because she's such a sweetheart. Um, yeah, so here we are painting and everything. Michael and Sophia are doing the tops and kind of the sides, and then I will be going over all of their painting to make sure every spot had paint on it, make sure that there was paint on the inside, the normal stuff. I do suggest, if you are going to paint your cinder blocks to make this bench, to do it at least 2 to 3 days ahead. I noticed that when I did it just the day ahead, the day before setting it up, that I was painting over it again even that same day, because after it all had dried, there was parts that you could still see through that did not have paint. Um, and when you do paint these, make sure to do at least 4 bottoms of the cinder blocks. You'll see later on in the clip of why I'm saying that. So when you set the cinder blocks up, 4 bottoms will be showing on it, and not the other 10. So just do 4 of them, or set it up and then you'll see which 4 that you'll need to paint, and you could just paint them then. You'll see that I did not do that. I didn't think that you were going to see them, but that's okay. I went later on and I painted the bottoms and I fixed it. It was no big deal. Super quick and easy fix. But yeah, um, get the inside of the paint of the cinder blocks as well. That'll be good because you'll see it. Anybody else who walks by is gonna see it. You know, I'm sure if you have this in your backyard, a whole bunch of people are gonna be coming up and looking at it. So if you want to make it perfect to make it look good for them, do that. Take your time on it. You know, do whatever you need to do. Um, but yeah, so I'm just gonna quickly finish up here. I am almost done with all of them. You will see that I did not paint those last 2 over on the right hand side, just because it was getting super late and it was just tiring going over all of it. Um, I think by the time I finished this, it was pretty close to 10 o'clock at night, and Michael and Sophia had gone inside maybe almost an hour before I did, and I finished it up. And yeah, so I finished them up. I'm gonna let them sit overnight. I did not even put it together until maybe 2 or 3 the next day, and even then, like I said, I had gone over it just to make sure that everything had paint on it. But yeah, so here you will see right now in this next clip us putting it together. And you will notice that we are scraping, raking some rocks out of the way. That's the only area in our whole entire backyard that has a bunch of rocks, random rocks that were there from the people before us, not the neighbor, from the people before us. And we are measuring the wood so we know exactly where to put the cinder blocks, and making sure that from the grill and the end of the bench that it was enough space in between, and that it was back further enough because of those containers right there. I will be planting some stuff in those containers. I also have obviously garden boxes right there to the left. That is a half wine barrel that I had purchased from my work, that I got. So there will be beautiful flowers going in there. The one right in the middle has 4 strawberry plants. I have a daughter who loves strawberries, so I decided to grow some. And in that big garden box, there is some corn that's going to be growing, some peas for my daughter, and carrots as well. And you can't see, but right behind the camera is 2 long sunflower boxes. There's not sunflowers in them, but the seeds are planted in them. So hopefully they will be sprouting soon, and we can start seeing some beautiful sunflowers to come the summer and fall. And then I will also be planting some black-eyed Susan right under that tree where those blue bricks are. And that's actually, it's like a turquoise, which is a type of blue, but so that's where those will be going. And as you can see on the bench right now, on the left-hand side, there is the bottom of the cinder blocks showing. So that's what I am talking about, where you will need 4 of them painted at the bottom, and that's where you will see them. So either way, somebody's going to see them, you're going to see them. Might as well just paint them and paint only those ones. If you want to paint all the bottoms of it, do all of them, by all means. Okay, so here we are putting the last few pieces of wood in, and you'll see on this next view why I decided to do 5 of the wood and not 6. As you can see, we're sitting here, we're talking about it, we're pretty far back from the back part. So when we took one off, it was more comfortable. We could rest our back on the back part. So that's how we kept it. Here is a close-up view of it. As you can see, that is exactly how you should stack the cinder blocks, and then you could see the bottom parts on the other side of where they should be painted. Um, like I said, I was going back over it anyways, so that wasn't a big deal to fix. I am going to take some plywood and we will drill some plywood in on the bench and then put cushions over it. As you could see, my daughter could not sit on it without her possibly falling in between them. So that is what we're going to do. And once that is all completely done, I will have pictures posted of it. And if I can, I will link everything below to everything that we use. I'll have it all linked down there. But yeah, so thank you for watching. This is the bench. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please have a blessed day. Bye bye.